Drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you want the Chapter 2 Season 4 Battle Pass to be free. Welcome back everybody to a brand new Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4 video, and boy oh boy, today do we have an interesting one. Originally we thought we were never going to get any Season 4 leaks, as we're literally, as it states on the news tab right now, I believe less than a week away. It says it ends on the 26th here, even though the Battle Pass itself, let's just check. And yep, it still says it ends on the 27th. Speaking of the Battle Pass, however, in today's video we're not going to be covering anything to do with this one, as it's literally nearly over or coming to a close, rather so what's going to be contained throughout Chapter 2 Season 4's one. Today we finally have our first Season 4 leaks from a reliable source not found in the files or coding, and our first description of what will be included throughout not only the Season 4 cinematic or launch trailer but the Battle Pass one too, with the characters then involved from this obviously in the Battle Pass one to show them off initially or introduce us to them. Considering Season 4 is literally 8 days away at the time of me recording this video, we're not going to be getting much more information than what I'm about to present you guys all today, so for that reason make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video, as we have a ton of interesting things to cover, even the first POI or named location that may be coming inside of this brand new season, of course, Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4. But quickly before we go any further, if you happen to be picking up anything in the item shop specifically, if it loads, the brand new bundle for £9.99, or I believe around $13 to $15, as it cannot be gifted sadly, make sure you're rocking code FriendlyMachine when picking this up or anything else throughout the item shop, as it, well, I don't even have it entered. Wow, that is not good promo guys, not good promo. Let's get that entered. Anyways, this greatly does support the channel, and obviously because you guys have been showing so much support, we're going to be just sending out some gifts now to 5 random subscribers. Now that the prices have been lowered, I guess we should buy a 5,000 bundle of V-Bucks. I don't know why Epic Games do this, not just for packs but bundles too. They're not giftable. I wanted to send out 5 of these for 1,000 V-Bucks each, but I guess we're going to have to pick something different. And the first thing to catch my eye actually is the Slurp wrap. Honestly, this looks insane. I don't know why I don't have it, to be honest. But regardless, if I buy it, it will limit the gifts I can send, obviously to 5 of you guys who I'm gifting right now. And if you want to end up like any of these, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games ID down below, so perhaps even in the next video, I can get around to showing me gifting you like the 5 players on screen right now. Here's some confirmation to show you guys that actually went through, with the V-Buck total going down from 5,000 and something to 1,820. Even if you don't want to receive a gift, perhaps our V-Bucks rich or got refunded this amount when Fortnite rolled out the Fortnite Mega Sale, make sure to subscribe regardless, as a whopping 70% of you guys aren't subscribed watching the video right now, meaning the subscribe button is red. Make sure to click it, and also whilst you're at it, turn on notifications and make sure to subscribe to the second channel, as we're rapidly approaching 25k over there, which will be the first link in the video description down below and attached in the pinned comment. And with that said now, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this juicy information that's literally just been poured out to the community in the last few hours. Okay, so the first thing to mention is, yes, it's definitely confirmed by now from 3 different sources that Season 4 won't be getting extended, at least for all other platforms, despite anything belonging to Apple or access through there, and also Google Play. As previously seen on the Battle Pass, it states August 27th. On the news tab it states August 26th, meaning, well, to get everything done on this date anyways, or before the 27th rolls around, considering there's only a few hours in the 27th where Season 3 will be active, again for most platforms like console and PC. And let's not forget that we, or us as a community, Fortnite players anyways, or data miners across social media, played a large contribution or even were included in this lawsuit, which also determined that yes, the intended release date of Season 4 would be August 27th. Just wanted to put that subject to bed, considering so many people thought that this was going to be extended like the prior 2 seasons of Chapter 2 surpassing 100 days, obviously being the only seasons ever in Fortnite's history out of all 13 we've currently seen pass anyways, exceeding this 3-digit mark. So in other news now, moving on to the Battle Pass skins or what's going to be included throughout it, or even the trailer that we have an initial leak on that we're going to be mentioning in a second, you guys need to hear this first context that I've mentioned in other videos, but let's just give a brief recap. So basically, we thought initially that this next season is going to be entirely collaboration based. Obviously, we've seen Marvel's Deadpool integrated for the first collaboration secret skin in Chapter 2 Season 2, and now following up in Season 3 with Aquaman from the DC Universe. And because it was largely teased in the Captain America Arrives trailer, with this imprint in the ground that Thor would be an upcoming skin, potentially then the next secret skin of the Battle Pass, with us not seeing Thor as an outfit himself, well in his normal form anyways despite the dad bod version from Endgame. Obviously then players were drawn to the conclusion of this being the next integrated or secret Battle Pass skin, well not so secret now should I say, considering they reveal themselves literally upon purchase of it when the season rolls around. Despite Thor not making an appearance in the item shop like Captain America as a Marvel rarity skin, then being assumed to be this next collaboration skin throughout the Season 4 Battle Pass, Hypex also followed up with something perhaps interesting, confirming that more Marvel or DC rarity skins would be involved more so than ever than in Chapter 2 Season 2 or Season 3 throughout Season 4 of Chapter 2 as a whole. This initially started from him tweeting the first development leading into Season 4 that we perhaps have, whether it's leading up to a last minute live event or simply building up toward the end of the season to then have something occur in the cinematic trailer, being under the codename Hightower, and upon playing this video that he tweeted out, despite the visuals obviously showing a giant crack in the sky being a non-transport rift as these look completely different, upon putting the audio in a spectrogram to translate the audio itself into a picture, it shows the silhouette of a familiar looking character that people around the community have determined is definitely or 100% Galactus from the Marvel Universe. The reason I believe this could be a last minute live event to do with this collaboration or make it canon integrated into our Fortnite storyline that seems to be kind of vaulted for now, as we don't know where Midas went, yet they've announced this last lap bundle with him still alive as they've been tweeting out due to the uproar surrounding Midas being eliminated out of the storyline. And without getting too off track, the reason then for me believing that this could be a last minute integrated collaborative live event setting up the next season to have Marvel characters or from the DC Universe to be integrated throughout map developments or the storyline portrayed is because Hypex then followed up in the following days with a separate section integrated or updated early as it was glitched out on consoles to appear, this comic book section on the Season 3 Battle Pass tab itself, nothing to do with Season 4 as we know of right now or has been integrated into this Battle Pass tab early instead of the one introduced in Season 4 in the theme or scene it's presented in, and the purpose for this is unknown as of now, but here's some gameplay of what it looks like glitched onto some console players' actual consoles early when loading up Fortnite and going over to the Battle Pass tab. From the minimal amount of detail we can see in terms of the characters presented, there's two definite characters distinguished or stand out to us the most, also linking to this Hightower event and what was presented through the spectrogram sounds of this crack in the sky, being Galactus and also Thor, and obviously both now have been teased as we've just determined, either very subtly or right in front of our eyes when even presenting another popular skin when it came to the item shop. Now I know a lot of you will be sat there thinking, why is this important, why are you mentioning this again? Well, now that everybody's up to speed on the context, we can move on to not only determine what the Season 4 integrated Battle Pass or collaboration skin most likely will be, but what's going to be shown in the cinematic and Battle Pass trailer too, all the types of skins that will be included throughout it, and honestly this will shock you. So before we move on to this leaked Epic Games source piece of information, Hypex also managed to find something, the first possible leak coming from an Epic Games employee, obviously mentioned to data miners or people who spread information around the community with large following, that Epic were indeed planning on making a Wolverine skin and Wolverine claws, and that he might be, because of this, be the integrated Season 4 collaboration DC Rarity Battle Pass skin. He also doesn't fail to mention the possibility of this being worked on to just be then rotated throughout the item shop, but it's from a very trusted source, just like the last piece of information that got leaked to him early before he actually found this comic book section in the Season 3 Battle Pass tab itself. Now with that teaser in mention, let's move on to another that actually came initially from Tabor Hill, who leaked literally everything on this list that turned out to be in some way, shape or form true, whether tweaked a little or perhaps some more than others on this list, and he came out by subtweeting Hypex's statement that obviously he brought him, stating the following: I've seen some of you guess this already, but yeah, Season 4 might be Marvel themed, and Thor and his hammer are going to be cosmetics. This is via my source. Also, the trailer might start with a girl cornered in some alleyway by armed skins as she gets saved. This would make sense honestly, considering the Authority has such an enforcement on guards basically surrounding an area that's been destroyed so many times, initially from the Lodge, then the Agency, and now what's revamped as the Authority itself. And then Hypex follows up by stating if this doesn't happen, that means Epic changed the idea, so please don't be mad at me, but I trusted my source because he told me about the comic book before it got leaked, that also still isn't currently in the game on August 19th at the time of me recording and uploading this video, being 8 days before the release of Chapter 2 Season 4. Also, here's the confirmation that Tabor Hill did confirm or subtweet that this was the teaser initially speculated that would be coming out by himself via his reliable source that confirmed everything about Chapter 2 Season 3 for him, the flooded theme, the Battle Pass skins, and so much more. And now, before we move on to some more juicy trailer insights and how it links to prior ones or even Chapter 1, we have something to discuss that was included throughout the Cars trailer, a brand new city POI, however was never really mentioned or picked up upon when it released, the car vehicle itself, due to the hype surrounding it and everybody simply wanting to drive around Fortnite's island. As Hypex stated in this tweet via the reliable source about the trailer, there may be some girl cornered in an alleyway. Well, obviously a city is going to consist of many alleyways with buildings surrounding or blocked all over it, and obviously in every cinematic trailer they like to make sense of not only how our new characters have arrived in the position they have, or how the map has perhaps changed or people are dealing with it in the Battle Royale universe, but Epic also love to show off these brand new named locations, especially ones on the bigger scale that are named on the map instead of a simple landmark. Don't forget they also delayed Cars extremely long past their intended release date anyways, which was initially speculated to be like a month before it actually happened, and then they eventually rolled around in the final downtime update for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 being 13.40, and this is what Fortnite stated upon downtime lifting for this update commencing and servers going live again. So in conclusion, if this scene does come true, what Epic Games had planned for the trailer, however may have scrapped it but were working on it at some point, definitely expect this city POI to be involved, perhaps as one of the major map changes, maybe replacing the Authority considering this center island again as previously mentioned or shown has so much change to it, if not revamped entirely, or it could be anywhere else around the island, we're yet to know. And now for the final piece of information, I've saved the best till last, so make sure to comment which Marvel or DC character you'd like to see if you made it up until this point as the Season 4 collaboration skin. And with that said, the best piece of information is actually coming from, believe it or not, people over on Reddit who've managed to find links to the Season 4 trailer or Season 3 as a whole, with this ancient astronaut quest obviously triggering rifts again in Fortnite Chapter 2's island as a whole as a transportation method, and now rewarding a certain amount of XP in the Season X trailer. At this specific scene that they've obviously pinpointed, we can see the ancient astronaut spaceship, meaning that perhaps he was also passing Jonesy once the 0 point sucked him into this in-between dimension, then spat him back out into our traditional, well should I say mixed time and dimensions, Chapter 1 island. Anyways, with everything mentioned, that's all for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to slap a like on it to get it out there to perhaps more people who haven't seen the following things I've mentioned today. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the big red button with all notifications turned on, as then you'll be updated as soon as I upload new videos, especially now in these final 8 days until the release of Chapter 2 Season 4, as information leaks and juicy sources are going to be pouring out telling us about this new season. Hopefully I can recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of the future videos to come too, and with that said, I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.